So the question is YouTube removing the dislike button from their entire website a good or bad change? So before I get into what I think, let's look at the argument for the good change and the argument for the bad change. But before I look at the arguments, I just want to give a quick shout out and a thank you to this user that I have on the screen right now. Go follow his Instagram, guys. It's brood_almighty1 for giving me the idea to make this video. Anyways, let's get to it. So why do people think that YouTube removing the dislike button from the whole website is a good change? Well, if you hear the word dislike, your brain sees that as a negative thing usually. Creators on YouTube usually prefer positive feedback instead of getting negative feedback, and the idea on paper of having all negativity gone is great. But all negativity won't be gone, and even with it all gone, this world would suck. You know, have you ever heard of the quote, "The sun wouldn't feel so good if it never felt rain"? Well, rain in this case is pain and negativity in the world, and the sun is positivity and great things in this world. The truth is, you need criticism to have positivity. It's universal. There can't be just one. And it takes away people's freedom of expression because they cannot express how they felt while watching a video. So the definition of the word dislike is a feel of distaste for something or hostility towards something. But the truth is, having a distaste towards something isn't always a bad thing. A lot of countries in this world have this thing called freedom of expression or freedom of speech, basically saying that you can share or articulate your own opinions and ideas without the fear of being censored or face any repercussions. With positivity, there comes criticism. Another thing that people can argue for the dislike button being removed is that smaller creators have a better chance of succeeding, and no assholes can mass dislike their video. But there's literally other ways to deal with this. That brings me to my first point of why removing the dislike button is bad. Yes, by the way, I think it's a horrible decision. So there's other ways to deal with spam dislikes. I was watching a YouTuber by the name of The Professional. He had a good example on his videos and how they kept getting dislike botted. He also said basically that YouTube has bots that can detect spam dislikes and likes and can remove them if they see the button is being used unfairly. So as a small creator myself, I got so many dislike botters in the past. It was very annoying, but I didn't let it get to me because I know assholes would just get tired of it and I just need to keep doing me. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make is YouTube has a system in place already where spam dislikes can be dealt with instead of removing it entirely. This change is being used to protect their videos from criticism and big companies that make them money. Which leads me to my next point. YouTube did this change to protect their videos and companies that make them money. So you guys remember YouTube Rewind 2018? Yeah, it had like 19 million dislikes and counting. YouTube likes to deny that this isn't the case, that they remove dislikes, but it has to be a part of it. Also, if more companies get no criticism, that can trick the viewer into thinking, oh, there's no criticism, I should buy this product, even though it's probably a shit product. You guys also know those fake MrBeast channels and fake big YouTuber channels that try to scam you into subbing to them or doing something that will benefit them? They always usually have their likes and dislikes off because they get mass dislike botted. But now that the dislikes will be off, they can have their likes on and nobody really would bat an eye on their scumminess. They will see, oh, this video has 10,000 likes, it must be good, instead of, oh, this video has 10,000 likes and 45,000 dislikes, so it must be bad. If you ask people, is the dislike button being gone a good thing? Most will say no, it's not a good thing. In my opinion, it is not a good thing from the reasons I just stated. I also believe this world has gone sensitive, and people cannot handle criticism, even if the criticism isn't fair. If you cannot handle someone criticizing you, you really shouldn't be on the internet. Now, how to handle the criticism? Just block the people. Just ignore them. Don't cry on social media on how you can't escape the haters or whatever. Just trust me, I'm guilty of doing that at a time on my YouTube career, maybe like 3 years ago when I was playing Fortnite. And it's not my best moment, but anyways, the best thing to do is to either take that feedback if it's fair and use it to your advantage, or block it if it's truly unfair. If your fans don't like the video you just posted, they'll tell you in a dislike and or a comment. Why should YouTube take that option away from us? Freedom of expression is an important thing in this world. With positivity, there comes criticism. Ladies and gentlemen, that is why I believe the dislike button being removed is a horrible decision. Thank you all for listening.